Nancy, you won't believe this. I have some exciting news.
Really, Diana? What's going on?
I've started dating someone. His name is Ethan.
Ethan? That's so exciting. Tell me everything. How did you two meet?
It's actually a funny story. We met at the farmer's market last Saturday.
The farmer's market? Okay, now you've got to give me the details.
So, I was checking out these perfectly ripe strawberries, and just as I reached for a box, Ethan grabbed the same one at the exact same time.
A classic hands meet over fruit moment. Did you both just stand there laughing?
Pretty much. We joked about who needed them more and decided to share the box right then and there. He even said something cheesy about strawberries being the fruit of love.
Wow, he's smooth. So what happened after that?
We kept talking while walking around the market. Turns out he's a chef, and he was giving me all these great ideas for recipes. Before we knew it, he asked me out for coffee.
And you obviously said yes.
Of course I did. Nancy, he's incredible, thoughtful, funny, and so down to earth.
He sounds like a catch, Diana. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Nancy. I can't wait for you to meet him. I just know you're going to love him.
I'd love to meet him. It sounds like you found someone truly special.
I really think I have.
Ethan, thank you for inviting me out tonight. It's been so nice getting to know you better.
The pleasure's all mine, Clara. You're even more delightful in person. I've really enjoyed spending time with you.
That's sweet of you to say. I feel like we've had some really great conversations.
Absolutely, you're so easy to talk to, and I feel like we connect on so many levels.
About that, Ethan, there's something I've been thinking about, and I feel it's important to be upfront with you.
What's on your mind, Clara?
I think you're an incredible person. You're kind, funny, and genuinely wonderful to be around, but I don't feel the romantic connection I was hoping for.
Ah, I see. You mean there's no spark for you?
Yes, that's it. It's not about you at all. It's more about me and what I'm looking for in a relationship. I didn't want to lead you on or give you false hope.
I appreciate your honesty, Clara. It's not easy to have conversations like this, but I'd much rather know the truth and continue on if the feelings aren't mutual.
I'm so glad you understand. I was really worried about how you might take this.
You didn't hurt me, Clara. It's refreshing to meet someone who values honesty as much as I do. I still think you're an amazing person.
Thank you, Ethan. That means a lot to me. I really value our connection and hope we can remain friends.
Absolutely. I think we can have a strong friendship without the added pressure of a romantic relationship. In fact, sometimes friendships last even longer.
That's such a relief to hear. I didn't want to lose the bond we've started building.
Don't worry, Clara. I respect your feelings, and I'm grateful you didn't pretend or string me along. It takes real courage to be honest like this.
Thank you for understanding, Ethan. It really means a lot to me.
So, does this mean I've officially entered the friend zone?
I guess you could say that. But trust me, it's a good place to be.
Well, if being your friend means more evenings like this, I'll happily accept my new title.
You're taking this surprisingly well.
What can I say? I'm adaptable. Plus, life's too short to dwell on what isn't meant to be. I'd rather focus on the positive, and you're definitely a positive in my life.
That's a really great attitude, Ethan. I wish more people thought like you.
Well, I've learned that relationships, romantic or otherwise, should add to your life, not complicate it. If we're better as friends, then that's what we'll be.
That's such a healthy way to look at it. I feel lucky to have met someone like you.
And I feel the same about you. So, let's make a deal. We'll continue to hang out, share stories, and laugh about life. No pressure, just good company.
Deal. I think we're going to be great friends, Ethan.
To friendship, then.
Friendship.
But just so you know, if I'm in the friend zone, I expect all the perks, like sharing dessert and getting first dibs on movie nights.
You've got yourself a deal, but only if you agree to be my go-to karaoke partner.
Done. Just don't blame me if I steal the show.
We'll see about that, superstar.
This is going to be fun, Clara. I'm glad we had this talk.
Me too, Ethan. Honesty really is the best policy.
Jack, it's been way too long. I'm so glad we could finally catch up.
Same here, Emma. Life's been so hectic lately, but you seem to be glowing. What's been going on?
Oh, stop it, laughs. Well, actually, I've been working on something pretty exciting.
Oh, do tell. I'm all ears.
Okay, so you know how I've always loved baking? I finally decided to take the plunge and start a small home-based bakery.
What? That's amazing, Emma. How's it going so far?
Surprisingly well. I started with just a few orders from friends and family, but word of mouth has been incredible. People are loving my cakes and pastries.
That's fantastic. What's your secret?
Honestly, I think it's all about putting heart into what you do. I use high-quality ingredients and focus on unique flavors. Plus, I try to give each customer a personal touch.
That makes all the difference. People love feeling like they're getting something special.
Exactly. Oh, and social media has been a game changer. I started posting photos of my creations, and the response has been amazing. I've even gotten a few big orders from people I've never met.
That's the power of social media for you. I've always told you your baking skills deserved a bigger stage.
Thanks, Jack. But what about you? How's work treating you these days?
Oh, don't get me started. Work's been a whirlwind, but I'm learning a lot. Actually, I've been considering starting something on the side myself.
Really? Like what?
I've been thinking about offering online fitness coaching. With all the experience I've gained over the years, I feel like I could really help people.
That's such a great idea. You're already so passionate about fitness. What's holding you back?
Time, mostly. And I'm still figuring out how to market myself.
Well, you should definitely go for it. Start small like I did and let it grow naturally. I can help you set up your social media if you want.
You'd do that for me?
Of course. That's what friends are for. Plus, I think your idea has so much potential.
Thanks, Emma. You've always been my biggest cheerleader.
And I always will be. Now, let's talk about these fries. Aren't they the best?
Oh, absolutely. This place never disappoints. Speaking of food, do you ever think about expanding your bakery to include savory items?
Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with savory pastries, and they've been a hit at home. I'm thinking of adding them to the menu soon.
Do it. People will love it. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good savory treat?
True. And you know what? If you ever want a partner in your fitness venture, I'd be happy to collaborate. Maybe I could create healthy snacks to go along with your coaching programs.
That's brilliant. A complete lifestyle package. Fitness and nutrition. We'd make a great team.
I think so too. Let's brainstorm some ideas over dessert.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, and speaking of dessert, you have to make me one of your famous chocolate cakes soon.
Done, but only if you promise to help me with my new workout routine.
Deal. Looks like we've got each other's backs as always.